Alright, so we are continuing on with our Moons and Planets Solar System series, and next up is Venus. Venus is the second planet from the Sun, making it a terrestrial planet, and it is also Earth's closest planetary neighbor, meaning it is the closest planet to Earth. It's often referred to as Earth's twin. That's mostly due to its size and density, but there's also another reason we might call it its twin, but stay tuned for that. You may be surprised to know that despite being the second planet from the Sun, it's actually hotter than Mercury. Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system. The surface temperatures on Venus are about 900 degrees Fahrenheit or 475 degrees Celsius, making it hot enough to melt lead. Venus has a really thick and toxic atmosphere full of carbon dioxide, and all of these yellowish clouds are sulfuric acid. Now this traps heat on Venus, creating a runaway greenhouse effect. And yes, we have heard of that before, where that's right on Earth, a runaway greenhouse effect. This runaway greenhouse effect kind of lends itself to another reason we might refer to Venus as Earth's twin. And Venus has mountains and volcanoes, some may even be active, so just like Earth. Now you might be like, but Venus and Earth look nothing like each other. Like Venus has got this rusty color, what are you talking about? And Venus rotates backwards on its axis, meaning the sun rises in the west and sets in the east. Now that's weird. Venus rotates really slowly on its axis. 1 day on Venus is equal to 243 days on Earth. Now Venus does orbit the sun faster than Earth. It's closer to the sun. That would make sense. It takes about 225 days to complete 1 year on Venus. That means 1 year on Venus is actually shorter than 1 day on Venus. Now the average surface of Venus is actually about 1 billion years old, maybe even younger, and that is super young in geologic time. Meaning Venus may have resurfaced itself. Scientists don't fully know, but there's a theory out there that Venus once looked like Earth does today. So something happened to Venus to change it from looking like Earth does today to what it does now. Runaway greenhouse effect, maybe? Now in about 4 billion years, the conditions on Earth will be more extreme than the current conditions on Venus. This is due to an increase in the Earth's surface temperature, which is going to increase the runaway greenhouse effect and heat Earth's surface enough to melt it. But by that point, all life on Earth will be extinct. But if Venus is the closest planet to Earth, and it's the most similar, why not just move civilization there instead of Mars? Why are we looking at Mars? Well, Venus is basically a ball of fire. We could not live there. So, life on Venus, not likely to exist as we know it. Now, there is a chance that microbial life does exist on Venus, but as Venus currently stands today, life as we know it could not exist. Due to the similarities between Earth and Venus, Venus has become a fascination for many scientists and continues to be a planet that we love to study. But for now, I hope you learned something new on this Did You Know episode, and until next episode, don't forget, science is cool.